Good morning, everyone. Out in the garden this morning, and just want to do a quick little how-to on harvesting seed from lettuce. So my lettuce has gone to seed. Obviously it bolted. Basically looks like almost dandelions here. And so if you pluck these, see if this will focus. No, I didn't want to focus. Hold on. There we go. Little seeds are on the end of those little quills, or whatever you want to call them. Sometimes when you do it, they end up like this, where the fuzzies come off, but the seeds are still in there. So you just got to shake them a little bit and get them off of there. Kind of hard to hold this at the same time and do it, but this is what I've been pulling off there. It's a lot of seeds, and I've only pulled a few off of the end of the plants over here and a few over here, and there's just that much to go. So I doubt I'll get all these seeds, but probably let it reseed this bed on its own. See if this will let me back out and show more. But yeah, that's a lot of seeds. So if you didn't know where lettuce seeds, how they were formed, where they came from, how you harvest them, now you know. Hope that helps somebody. Bye now. In addition to harvesting the lettuce seeds straight off of the plant like I was doing there, you can also cut the plant down if everything's gone to seed enough for your satisfaction. You got enough going on, and then you can just pretty much take them and put them all in a bin, beat them up a little bit, let gravity help you. Kind of hard to hold it with this in my hand and show you, but with them pointed down, obviously gravity helps. You can beat up on them a little bit and get a lot of seeds to drop out of them, and that makes it maybe a little bit easier for some, depending on what your goal is. If you don't care that it reseeds in the planter area you're at, garden area, then you can do them right on the plant, and some will fall and reseed, or you can control a little bit more by using a bin, just cutting off the pieces and you know, just do them a little time over a bin and get all the seeds out of them, and might be a little easier. It's all an experiment for me. I'm learning as I go, so hopefully it helps somebody else, gives them other ideas they can improve upon, and I hope it helps. Thanks for watching. So if you are using the method I was showing about using a bin, get the seeds off the lettuce plant here, finding that if you group them like a bunch of flowers and you know, just kind of pat them and roll them a little bit, get most of the seeds off. But you got to look and see, because all those little dark clusters are seeds. So just turn it every once in a while, look, and then you'll probably have to just take and roll one of those kind of between your finger and thumb, get the rest of the seeds to fall out. But with that method, you can get pretty much 100% out of these things with due diligence. So here's that same clump I just showed that had all the little dark areas in it that were full of seeds. Got most of them out, almost 100%. I see a couple little ones here and there, but it's a lot of seeds already. A lot of seeds. Well worth the effort, I think, if you garden. Alright, so I decided to pretty much top all the lettuce for the seed and stuffed them all in a 5-gallon bucket. And I'll work on getting the seeds off of that another time. Just figured I'd do a quick little garden tour of other things going on, like my cilantro was all going to seed. And when it dries out like this, you can harvest it, and it becomes coriander seasoning. So I'll have that to do, letting these go. I did harvest a bunch of the green ones, which the green ones are edible, and you can save them, you can freeze them, and they pretty much have the same flavor as cilantro, a little more potent, a little small package, so you can still blend these up and use these in a salsa. My strawberries, they went crazy this year, but didn't really produce much of anything. And my daughter planted peppers, so I've been harvesting serranos and jalapenos over there. And we planted one eggplant to give it a try. And something's eating on it. Gotta figure out, try and stay pesticide free in here. Got some broccoli sprouting there. Taking the greenhouse here. Greenhouse, those are turnips. And then tomatoes back there. Bok choy here. Bok choy's going to seed. I'll have to figure out how to harvest that. But I've been cutting leaves off of that and using it in stir fry. Got one broccoli that sprouted here, and that's just a bed of flowers there. Now back out into the main garden, and those are cherry trees. And they actually produced this year for pretty much the first time. Got quite a few off of there. That one there is a Rainier, even though it was tagged incorrectly. And that one produced a little bit late compared to the others. I think after my extreme pruning on these trees, I probably killed this little peach tree over here. And then planter boxes here, they're just stuff full of too much stuff. I got potatoes in there. There's watermelon in there. Just growing up that. I got New Zealand spinach and more potatoes over here, green beans and tomatoes. Lots of tomatoes growing, and then my raspberries, my thorned ones down this row, and then thornless out in here. Threw some shade on this stuff today, or the other day. Got another tomato plant just in a planter in the corner, trying that without putting it in the ground. Raspberries, they're doing pretty good. Usually do have to come out here almost every day and pick these things and eat these things. That's why I keep from spraying pesticides, so I can just eat them. Yeah, I'll talk with my mouth full. Eat them right out of the garden. When the grandkids are here, they love eating them. All right, Matcha. What are you doing, dog? Come on, go. Doggy in the way. Widen this out a little bit here. So this is all raspberries. That's a lot of raspberries. And then my grapes that I'm working to grow over the arch here. Each day I pretty much come out here and reach through and grab them and weave them through here to try and make my tunnel. Then outside of that, I have a couple rows of corn, hoping I get a better harvest this time this way by putting more plants close together so they can pollinate each other. But I'm still learning. Still don't have any chickens. Got my little coop, but no chickens. Trying to figure out if I'm going to get some, if I'm going to hassle with it or not. But there's a little overview of my garden. Hope you enjoyed it.